When businesses fail, it is often not because they lack ideas, money, or effort. Many businesses fail because they try to compete in too many ways at the same time. They want to be cheap, high quality, premium, exclusive, and mass market all at once. In the end, customers become confused, cost rises, and the business loses direction. This problem is exactly what Michael Porter, one of the most influential thinkers in strategy, observed. He noticed that successful businesses are not everything to everyone. Instead, they make clear choices about how they want to compete in the market. Porter explained that no matter the industry, businesses must choose one basic competitive approach. These approaches are called generic strategies, not because they are simple or boring, but because they apply to almost every business everywhere in the world. At its heart, Porter's generic strategy framework answers one powerful question: how will this business compete and win in the market? Porter explained that every competitive strategy depends on two decisions. That is cost, which asks, will we compete by being cheaper than others? And also we have scope, here asking, how will we serve a broad market or a narrow market, that is specific group, to be precise. When we combine these two decisions, we get four generic strategies. We have cost leadership, differentiation, cost focus, and differentiation focus. When we combine both the cost focus and differentiation focus, we arrive at niche marketing. Before we explain each one, remember this important idea Porter emphasized on. He said a business that does not choose a clear strategy is stuck in the middle, and that is a very dangerous place to be. After knowing all this, we can now explore each strategy slowly and practically. The first strategy that we are going to talk about is cost leadership, that is winning by being the cheapest in the market. Cost leadership means competing by offering products or services at the lowest cost in the market, while still maintaining acceptable quality. Here, the business is saying, we want to be the cheapest options customers can rely on. This strategy is not about being poor or offering low quality products. Although because it says offer the lowest cost, indeed it can be true, but not in all cases. It is about efficiency, scale, and cost control. Cost leaders focus on producing large volumes, reducing waste materials, negotiating better supplier prices, and keeping operations extremely efficient. Most businesses use this approach or strategy to attract price-sensitive customers or achieve higher profit margins. A classical example is that of Walmart. Walmart does not sell luxurious products, but it sells everyday items at prices most competitors cannot even match. Another example is that of the Chinese car manufacturers, where the main attraction is on affordability. Picture this: have you been on a busy street where everyone wants to sell their products to you at a particular price, which looks expensive? But along the line, one seller shouted, "Bosu, pay 10 cedis for mine." Here, your attention quickly switches to that seller, and hence your purchase decision begins. However, cost leadership comes with pressure. That is, profit margins are usually thin, and any increase in cost can hurt the business. Also, competitors can try to copy prices, leading to price wars. So what we marketers must understand is that cost leadership is powerful, but only if the business can truly control cost better than everyone else. We also have differentiation, here winning by different. Differentiation means competing by offering something unique that customers are willing to pay more for. Here, the business is saying, we are not trying to be the cheapest, but instead we are trying to be special. This uniqueness could come from quality design, brand image, technology, customer service, or innovation. Customers choose differentiated brands not because they are cheap, but because they feel different. A perfect example is Apple. Apple products are not the cheapest, but people buy them because of design, user experience, and brand reputation. Also, car manufacturers like Rolls-Royce uses differentiation approach to target its customers. They believe that the brand is of high quality and it takes time to build. In Ghana, premium fashion brands, luxurious hotels, and high-end restaurants also follow differentiation strategies. Imagine buying food at any joint, which will cost you like 20 cedis, may cost triple the price at any luxurious restaurant. The risk here is cost. Differentiation often requires heavy investment in branding, innovation, and customer experience. If customers stop seeing the value, they may not be willing to pay for the premium price. In simple terms, we call that value for customers or customer value. The key lesson here is that differentiation only works if customers clearly understand and value what makes you different. We also have cost focus, here being the cheapest for a specific group, and we are talking about the niche marketing. Cost focus combines low cost with a narrow market segment. Instead of serving everyone, the business targets a specific group and offers them the lowest price within that particular niche. Here, we are saying we are not cheap for everyone, only for this particular group. For example, a transport company may focus only on students, offering cheaper fares and basic services. A wholesaler may focus only on small retailers instead of the general public. This strategy works well when the targeted group has price sensitivity and is overlooked by larger competitors. Because the market is smaller, the business can tailor its cost structure specifically for that segment. However, the danger is in dependency. If the niche market changes or disappears, the business will struggle to survive. The last of it all is differentiation. Here we are talking about being special for a specific group. Differentiation focus means offering unique, premium value to a narrow, well-defined market. At this point, the business is saying we deeply understand this group and we are trying to serve them better than anyone else. Examples include luxurious fashion brands like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, private universities, exclusive resorts, or even customized professional services. These businesses do not aim for mass appeal. Instead, they build strong loyalty within a small segment. That is why some banks offer premium services to some customers who they think they can pay the price. Some even monthly subscription is more expensive than some regular customer entire savings. You can queue for long hours as a regular customer, but these type of customers are treated special. That is differentiation focus in action. The strength of this strategy is deep customer connection, and the weakness is in its market size. At this stage, growth is limited and competitors can sometimes imitate the differentiation. The lesson here is simple. Focused differentiation works when the niche is clear, stable, and willing to pay for uniqueness. Porter again strongly warned us not to try to combine all these strategies. A business that tries to be cheap and premium at the same time often fails, and we customers don't understand what the business stands for, and then cost twist out of control. That is what Porter called being stuck in the middle. Successful businesses choose one primary strategy and align everything. It could be pricing, operations, branding, and customer experience all around it. After knowing this, let's switch our focus to why Porter's generic strategy matters for marketers, entrepreneurs, and also students. This framework teaches marketers a powerful truth. Strategy is about choice and not about ambition. Not every business can be the cheapest, and also not every business should be premium. But what matters most is clarity, consistency, and alignment. Once we understand Porter's generic strategies, we can analyze real-world businesses, avoid strategic confusion, and also make better marketing and management decisions. Anytime a business says, we want to compete, the intelligent follow-up question should always be, how exactly do we want to compete? Is it on price, uniqueness for everyone or for a specific group. Hi, I am Jay, and welcome to Jay's Marketing Consult. If you did enjoy this lesson, please kindly subscribe, like, share, and comment down below, and also stay tuned for the next lesson.